Yes, we have one. Yes, we have a number on the back. Reach out to us. We have a number, 2 numbers on the back, and we also have a website. You can reach out to us, and we can give you the directions to the school. All right? Oh, yes. Before you go, few more scriptures. 2 more, right? I notice that you have the earring of the cross, the Christian cross, right? Why did you choose the cross? Out of all other symbols, why the cross? Okay. Give me Habakkuk. Habakkuk 2 verse 18. 2 scriptures. Actually, you know what? Drop Habakkuk. Give me 1 John 2 verse 15. Part 1, the first commandment that's found in the Bible is have no other gods before the God of Israel, right? Now check this out. 1 John 2 and verses, 1 John 3 verses, the fashion, 1 John 1 verses 15. Let me see verses 1. Chapter 1. The fashion of the world passes away.
1 Corinthians 7:31.
No, it's in 1 John. The fashion of this world.
1 John 2:15.
2:15, yeah, read that.
The book of 1 John, chapter 2 and verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
You know what the Bible says? The Bible says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. What does that mean? It's going to explain, read.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
If any man loves the world, what does it mean to love the world? You love the fashion of society. One of the fashion of society today is the Christian cross. Everywhere you go, someone got a cross earring, they got a cross on the car, they got a cross tattooed on their skin. You know how many people say, you know what, I'll wear the cross for protection. But guess what? You know how many more people got killed with a cross on? They got robbed and crosses was all in the house. The Christian church got a big cross on the pulpit. And guess what the bandits do? They break into the church. They break into the church and they steal all the equipment. So the Christian church don't give our people no protection. It's foolishness. In other words, read that verse again.
The book of 1 John, chapter 2 and verse 15. Love not the world.
So God says, don't love the world. Don't follow the customs of society. Another custom of society is women in men's apparel. Another custom of society is to be a whore today. A lot of women today glorify themselves in being prostitutes. What do the black women say today? I'm a bad bee. You know what I mean by bee too? A lot of black sisters compare themselves to bad bees, which makes absolutely no sense. Read that verse again.
Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Now look at the mannequin on the side. The mannequin on the side, what's the fashion that's being displayed? A whorish fashion. That's the fashion of the world today. So modest apparel, the Christian cross, twerking, all that is the fashions of the world. And God says, don't love it, don't follow after it. Read.
If any man love the world.
Now, if any one of us decide to love the world, you decide to take part in the customs of society, read.
The love of the Father is not in him.
The love of God is not going to be in you, so he's not going to protect you. So you got the cross on, you're going to get robbed, God forbid, but the cross is not going to protect you. You got the cross on in your house, people might break into your house. You know why? Because God's love is not in you. Read on.
For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of the life is not of the Father, but is of the world.
So the fashion of the world is not of God. The Christian cross is not of God. You might say, you know what? Christ was crucified on the cross. Did the Christian cross profit Christ? Did it profit him in any way? He was crucified. He was killed on it. So it didn't profit him in no way. So it's not going to profit us either. Read that verse again.
For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world.
So the Christian cross and all the fashions of society is not of God. Read.
And the world passeth away.
And the world passeth away. Meaning what? The world is going to be, the fashions of society is going to be destroyed. And the only fashion that's going to remain is the fashion of the Israelites, which is righteousness. Read.
And the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of the God abide forever.
So the only way you can abide forever is that you must do what God requires of you. And what God requires from us is don't follow the customs of society. So now watch this. Last verse before you go. Deuteronomy 7 verses 25. Last verse, right? Deuteronomy 7 and verses 25. Is that it? Yes.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 verse 25. The graven images.
The Bible says the graven images, which is idols. Read that verse again.
The graven images of their gods.
The Bible says the graven images of another God. Read.
Shall you burn with fire.
The Bible says you must burn the graven images of the other gods. For example, the Christian cross. Which color of Christ do you see that comes with it? Is it a black Christ? Is it a East Indian Christ? Is it a Chinese Christ? No. Which image of Christ do you see come with the cross? The Caucasian Christ, right? Right. Read that verse again.
The graven images of their gods shall you burn with fire.
The Bible says the graven images of the other gods, you must get rid of it. You must throw it away. So my sister, what's your name? Alisa. Take the cross off your ears and throw it in the garbage. You can keep the hoop part, but the cross itself, it has to go. That's what God requires. Read that verse again for my sister.
The graven images of their gods shall you burn with fire.
The Bible says the graven images, the idols, get rid of them. So sister, we know it's a cheap earring. It's not real gold. So throw it in the garbage and go buy another earring that has no cross or no graven images that supports the idols of the nations. Thank you, my sister. Let's give the sister a round of applause because she took the first step in coming out of Christianity and coming out of society. So, Sister Alisa, I know you got to go. So reach out to us. Come and learn some more. There's a lot of rebuilding for our people that we must take part in. All right, sister?
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.